All right, y'all, welcome back to another Iron Receivers video. On this channel, all I do is I make content for you. In this video, I'm gonna be reacting to something that can help you become a better football player. And that's my whole mission with this this whole YouTube channel. Everything I post is to help you make better progress on that field and to help you become the football player you wanna be. And I teach you lessons that I've learned through my experiences. And right now I'm gonna react to this video about a sports psychologist, and it's called Inside the Mind of a Winner. And I'm gonna see if I can learn something from it, and hopefully you can too. And let's watch it together. Let's go.
Just turn up. They'll turn up. They'll do the requisite amount of work, but that's it. Athletes will turn up to compete. They put a bit more effort in. They try to be the best amongst their group. Then there's the athletes who train to win. They train every day, every session, so that they win on match night. And then there are just those very few players who train to dominate. They train so hard that winning is inevitable on race night.
Okay.
The English coach is Bill Bettick from Manchester. This side of yours is unbeaten thus far. Do you think that they can maintain it tonight?
Well, it won't be born to trying. It's a good record to have, and it's a tough one to maintain, New Zealand in New Zealand, but it's going to be a great game.
There, in fact, all of these top four teams have been remarkably close. Were you confident at any stage that you could win it?
I think you give it your best shot. It's a bit like Rocky 1, 2, and 3. You go out there, you prepare, and you give it your best shot. And that's what we said today. We had a team meeting. We said we're going to give it our best shot.
And my three questions are, what do you want?
Facts. Who cares what the dude in front of you is ranked? Who cares about the stars, the offers they got? Just go out there and do the absolute best you can possibly do. Because why not? Why not go into a situation to where we're going against somebody that everybody says is better than you? And why not we just go and play as hard as we can? And then when we look back on it, we can say, oh, we destroyed this player. I went my hardest and I destroyed this player and I gave him a run for his money. Why not? Why not think like that? Why not approach sport like that? I like this video already.
How badly do you want it?
How badly
and how much are you willing to suffer? And very often, everything revolves around the first question, what do you want? Because a lot of people are unclear what they want from life. They don't sit down and think through. We are writing our own life story every day, and yet we don't think about it. Who do we want to be? Where do we want to live?
Huge first step.
What life do we want to lead? When we've finished our life, come to the end of our life and look back, what do we want to say that we've done? So, what do you want is a very powerful question. And
hey,
then,
hold on, I don't want to stop him.
If an athlete says, I want to be the best, Bill, fine. How badly do you want it? Because you've got to pay a price to be the best. The best pay a big price. You've got to work harder, you've got to commit more, you've got to take more responsibility, you've got to deal with more ups and downs. And if we can deal with that question, how much are you willing to suffer? Because I work with gold medal champions and they suffer every day. They work enormously hard. They sacrifice enormous things in order to get that success.
I was gonna say something. Hold on, I need to go back. Oh, what do you want? Okay, yeah. So I say this in a decent amount of my videos, that to always write down, and some of the people in my community, shout out to all of y'all in the community. If you don't know what the community is, just quick run through. I have courses in there that teach you how you can be a better football player, how you can train the right way. If you're a receiver, you can learn how to be unguardable. It's a mentorship too, so you can talk to me, but whatever. If you're interested in that, link right here. But so what I talk about in the people in my comments, in my videos, and the people I mentor, I say this in all those ways, is write down write down what you clearly want out of life. It can be football related or not. Just write it down. Write it down and say it every single day. Every single day. I'm about to put y'all on game. There's an audio book called It Works. I listen to that one day I listened to that 3 times in a row. It's only like 15 minutes because it's such a short audiobook. I listened to it 3 times in a row, and I've been living my life like that, what that book says. And I've been doing my best. So go check out that book. And it talks about how to write your stuff down, how to write what you want down, and how to approach it. But be clear on what you want. Just like what he said, because these athletes, the top of the top, the winners, they don't just get there just like going with the flow of life. They set what their intention is with life, and then they go and they still go with the flow, but their mind is creating, their subconscious is creating the things that they need to go through to get what they want, basically.
They work. That's I wake up every morning and don't let the old man in. And that's life. We wake up every morning and make a decision who we're going to be. I've got Parkinson's disease, so getting up in the morning is not so easy for me. Getting dressed is not so easy. I have to make a decision. Am I going to be a fighter today, or am I going to be a victim?
Yeah.
There's a great phrase, genetics deals the cards, environment plays the hand. So genetics deals the cards, or am I going to be a victim? There's a great phrase, genetics deals the cards, environment plays the hand.
Genetics deals the cards, environment plays the hand. Okay, hold up.
So genetics and your background does influence your disposition to success in various activities. Another great thing I wrote once was, there's 1,000 excuses, but not a single reason. I did that with Bristol Bears rugby last season and loved it. When you step into the challenge zone, the number of excuses for getting out back into your comfort zone from there multiplies. I'm too tired, it's too difficult, I'm having a bad day, nobody likes me. And so I would teach them to face up to those excuses and refuse to be a victim.
Okay.
And
so what he's saying is to that, and whenever uncomfortable situations happen, we start to make more excuses on the why, on the whatever. Like like what he just said, I'm too tired, and now he's saying to not even entertain it.
Face up to those excuses and refuse to be a victim.
Refuse to be a victim to it.
And teach them a fighter mentality about all those things.
Fighter mentality. Fighter mentality. Fighter mentality.
I'm still going to do it. I'm going to deal with it. So 1,000 excuses, but not one reason not to achieve. And even if you don't achieve at the highest level, you may not have the same genetic disposition as somebody else. But there's an awful lot of players playing in the Premier League football in this country who are B for talent, not quite as genetically superior, but A for attitude. And attitude is something anybody can have. Anybody.
This is a time with a lot of talent, but one that you haven't spent a great deal of.
I wanted to see what he said something.
A lot of players playing in the Premier League for us. And so...
Oh, yeah.
Anybody.
See, I was thinking about this when you said something about the fighter's mentality. Look, what I have to say about this is there's two people in this world. You choose this one or you choose this one. You want to be the person that was in an uncomfortable situation and that said, "Oh, that's too hard. Oh, I don't want to do it for that long. Oh, I don't know about this. I don't think that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't waking up early. Why would I wake up early when I can stay up all night?" Do you want to be that person, or do you want to be the guy that has a clear intention on what he wants to look at like as a man? Do you want to be that person? Do you want to be the dude that goes to sleep early while everybody's partying so he can get up and lift weights at 5 a.m. and then go to class and then go to football practice, and then after football practice do some more work and do it consistently over months and months and years, and like you know what I'm trying to say. Years, weeks, months. It's just the same thing. It's boring, but you know that you're getting better. Would you rather be the person that chooses to take the cold showers for the benefits of your brain, your body, or take super hot showers and just be in comfort? Okay. There's times to be comfortable and times to not be like super comfortable. Like over comfort, that's probably what is making you a worse football player and a worse man in reality. You're choosing comfort too much. You won't get anywhere, and that's what I hear. This dude, his name's Wes Watson. If you know who Wes Watson is, shout out to you. But Wes Watson says the biggest enemy to like success is comfort. So, not saying like obviously we want to sleep because we're athletes, and we need to recover our body, but we gotta get uncomfortable and we gotta work out when we're supposed to work out and run when we're supposed to run. You know what I mean? So would you rather be that person with all the discipline, the consistency that's made out on top after all the adversity they've been through, and out of the adversity that they've been through and out of the adversity that they put on themselves, or the person that folds when it's too hot outside, folds when the AC isn't on, when it's too cold? You choose.
How difficult is it to get cohesion between a lot of individuals who are very talented on their own?
Well, that's my most difficult task, because with a national team, you have so little time to prepare them. Unlike a club situation when you have them week in, week out. Before this tournament, I had 5 days with the boys in Los Angeles to get them ready and playing together. But when it does happen, and it did happen against Canada, they become quite an effective force.
That's the move. They will go from steal, make sure you come out to receive the ball, get the foul.
You're in control. You're in control of your mind. It's your mind. So you decide what you think.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
You decide to improve your attitude any day. Well, basketball.
I like that.
We won the Commonwealth gold medal, which was the first medal that England had ever won in basketball. That was very good. Still talk to my captain every week.
Marshall, here's another example of it. The whistle blows, a timeout is taken, and half the New Zealand team arguing with the referee while England is talking with their coach, deciding what to do in the last 20 seconds.
I'm very impressed with that young man. He is going to be coaching England for a long time to come. Bill Bessick.
Hey, attitude can make you and break you in sports. I have so many stories of players that were better than me that they should have had more PT, and one of these dudes should be in the NFL right now if he had a good attitude. I'm not gonna obviously, like, some of these dudes I'm cool with multiple of them, but if you're talking back and arguing with your coaches, you give your coaches attitude, bro, like you're digging yourself in a hole deep. I'm telling you. Do not argue with your coaches. Yeah, they can be on some BS sometimes. I get it, but do your best to hold your frame. I know how hard it can get. I know how annoying some coaches can get, but really fix your attitude and look on the positive side of things. Look on the positive side of things. Okay. You control your attitude. You can control your mind, just like this dude just said.
Outstanding. Discipline is the name of the game at this level, isn't it, Bob?
20 seconds left in the game. Here we go.
Race day is fun because there's a crowd, there's cameras, there's your family, your friends, and it's nice to do that. What they don't see, the people in the
crazy how
don't
basketball
see
has changed,
you on the
bro.
road at 6 o'clock in the morning, working out.
Imagine LeBron played in this league.
Sweaty.
Well, he'll go crazy. They would think he's an alien.
That's what makes champions, the ability to motivate themselves to do the work on their own that leads to success in the arena. There's the physical element. You've got to take care of your strength, speed, stamina, nutrition, sleep, health. There's the technical element. And then you've got to have the tactical intelligence to compete, follow a plan.
Look, he's naming everything that you need to do. Nutrition, sleep.
There's the technical element. There's the physical element.
Physical, listen.
You've got to take care of your strength, speed, stamina, nutrition, sleep.
Strength, speed, stamina, nutrition, sleep, health.
There's the technical element. And then you've got to have the tactical intelligence to compete.
Tactical.
Follow a plan. Know your position on the field. Know how you relate to the members of the team. Know how to deal with certain situations in the game, 1-0 up or 1-0 down. And then there's the mental element. That's building the confidence and belief that you are a champion.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, this music is loud. It's very loud. I was about to... This music, I ain't gonna lie, it's getting annoying, but what he was saying, all the strength, the physical side of things, and then there's a mental and tactical side. Tactical, knowing what your position is, knowing the ins and outs of every situation that you're supposed to be in. Obviously, it's hard to train for every single position that we are in a game, every specific thing. But for them, know your job for the most part, and be prepared to get uncomfortable and in situations that you don't know what's gonna happen. And whenever you get in those situations, you really just gotta rely on your instincts and watch film after. But yeah, let's listen up. I'm learning too. I'm not an expert. I'm a football player just like you.
That change from being in the dressing room, comfort zone, to being in the tunnel before a big game, breathing in, to going on the field and believing and having the confidence to do what you do well.
When you're in those big moments, remember who you want to be. Remember what you want to be looked at. Remember what your legacy is supposed to be. What you want it to be.
And impressed with you. How do you see your future as English coach if you lose 5?
Well, first of all, we prefer to be underdogs. It's a nice, sneaky position. I think it's a start of what I'm hoping to achieve with the national team. And tonight's going to give me a lot more evidence on what kind of progress we're making. Because this is a real pressure situation for what is basically quite a young team.
If I teach the athlete how to avoid victim mentality, how to slip into how to transfer to fighter mentality, they're going to have that in life. When I got diagnosed with Parkinson's disease, I was driving back from the hospital with my wife, and she rang my second son, Philip, in London, and said, "Philip, your dad's got Parkinson's. He's gone into victim mentality." And I heard this booming laugh at the other end of the phone, and he said, "I'll ring back in 10 minutes." And he rang back, and he and his wife Haley had Googled Parkinson's, researched it, and said, "Dad, we'll be up this week." It was Thursday, and he said, "We'll be up this weekend with the boys. We'll have a family action plan meeting on handling Parkinson's." And I was straight back into fighter mentality. So there's a very big crossover between situations in sport and situations in life. I mean, in a sense, we're all high performers. We all step up every day to earn a living, to maintain relationships, to take the responsibility of owning property, to raise children. We're all high performers. So the lessons of my high performers in sport carry across into life.
Amen. Amen.
It's quite difficult actually, because I deal with intangibles. They're non-measurable. So it's very hard for me to say, I really helped that kid. But I get an instinctive feeling that maybe I did help. So I think it's hard for me to say out loud publicly that I really influenced that athlete's career, because they're intangibles: belief, confidence, issues like raising your bottom line. But I think I instinctively know I did offer some help. The goal is to make better athletes and better people. And I think that's the whole goal. We're there to make better athletes. The 1 or 2% we talked about.
That's kind of what I say on this channel. This dude is way smarter than me. I'm not trying to one-up him. I'm not trying to do any of that when I'm trying to help y'all out. All I'm trying to do is help. I'm trying to help the kid who was in my situation in high school. The kid who he wants to improve himself as a football player, but all of these skills that we're learning in videos like this and some of the videos I make, all of them translate over to life. All of them. So you be a better football player, you change your mentality on things, your attitude towards things. that's gonna draw over to real life. And there's life after football. There's more to life than just football. That's always been a hard thing for me to realize, and I'm just realizing that now after I've been through some of these injuries, that there really is more to life than football. And why not try to be the best man we can possibly be each and every game, each and every day. I'm just tripping over my words. Each and every day, let's just wake up and let's give the world the best man we can possibly be. Because I don't know about you, but a lot of the times I think of what legacy am I leaving behind for the ones who know me, for my family. What are they going to say to me behind my back? Say about me behind my back. Say about me when I die. How are they going to talk to my kids? What stories are going to tell my kids? And so this is a football channel, but more importantly, like, we want to develop as humans and just give the world the best version of us. And I'm still working on me. I'm nowhere near perfect. Okay. So don't think I'm perfect, because I'm not. I'm learning in this video just like you're learning in this video.
Better people that are more able to write their own story in a better, more positive, productive way.
Confident at any stage that you could win it? I think you give it your best shot. It's a bit like Rocky 1, 2, and 3.
I like
you go
this
out
video.
there, you prepare,
I like this dude.
and you give it your best shot. And that's what we said today. We had a team meeting. We said we're going to give it our best shot. I think it's going to be a good final. I think it'll be. I hope it'll going to be a fitting end to a great tournament.
Inspire change. Amen.
If you lead a busy life like me and millions of other people around the world, you might be struggling to get your nutrition in.
Hey. All right, man, that's it for this video. Like I mentioned earlier about my community, if that's something you're interested in, I got some shirts. I got some shirts for the community. I have put the sayings I say to myself every single day. I put those on the shirts. It helps me just wake up every day and live a life of more purpose, and it helps me get my mind right for the day and for just life in general. Those are sayings I always tell myself. So if you want to support the channel, you want to support me, go look at those t-shirts I have on my little website. If you want to join the community, join the community. And I'm sure whatever video pops up right now, this can help you become a better football player.